How was your race?
Yeah, for sure was a really good race. Managed to overtake one car in the start. Couldn't quite match Maxi at the front, but then brought the car to Salman in P2. Car in front got a penalty, so got the lead then, and then Salman obviously brought the car home in the first place. Really good points this weekend for us, almost the maximum points. Just 2 points missing today from Colli, so obviously a really good weekend for us.
And it also looked quite trouble-free during your stint.
Yeah, Maxi was so far in front, so couldn't really fight him. Didn't also have too much pressure from behind, so was quite relaxed stint for me.
You now have almost a 30-point lead in the championship with 4 races to go. So, what is important now for the remaining 2 race weekends?
For sure to have clean races, no DNFs. Red Bull Ring normally is a bit tough track for us, but yeah, just need to bring home all the points we can and hopefully still be first in Hockenheim when the last race is finished.
Okay, thank you, Elias. Salman, first time that you took the checkered flag at first, because your other victories came on a Saturday where you are the starting driver. So how was it to collect the checkered flag as a victory today?
Yeah, obviously I'm really happy with the weekend. We got maximum points in both races, so it's really good for the championship. Yeah, Elias did a mega job in the start, gained a position, and then obviously the car in front got a drive-through, so I just had to bring it home.
What were you thinking when you heard about the drive-through penalty?
Yeah, I thought it's going to be another boring race for me.
And was it boring, or was there any incidents or any moments during that race?
I mean, in the end it was a bit scary because I heard 2 cars got a puncture and I already started getting vibrations in the front, so I had to be a bit careful not to push too much.
Okay, how do you see the remaining 2 weekends of the season?
Yeah, like Elias said, we just need to get as many points as possible. We need to avoid any DNFs and then hopefully be at the top at the last race in Hockenheim.
Okay, thank you, Salman. Moving over to Marco. Marco, strong performance today in qualifying, but eventually you got a drop. Now P2 in the race. You happy with your Sunday here at Sachsenring?
Yeah, more or less, yes. I think we managed to get the maximum point today. We knew from yesterday that we had to change our setup dramatically to help the tire to survive the entire race. We've seen today also other car issue apart from Mercedes, so this was the main topic also in the past here. And starting from pole was probably more helpful, maybe to try to stay in the position and keep the position at the beginning and slow down a little bit the other. But yeah, we had this penalty and we tried to get the best out of it.
Okay, Benjamin, you had a quite eventful last final laps with much pressure from behind. So how was it for you?
Well, I had to take care of the rear tires. So we know yesterday we got a puncture, so I was being really careful. I had a gap, so I was managing the pace, and when he started getting closer, I started pushing and hope that the tires survived. And yeah, I think we could finish the race and with a P2, which is good points for us. So that.
Was there any performance left in the tires, or was they quite flat at the end?
Well, towards the end was pretty much no grip at all, so it was really difficult. But yeah, we made our objective, that was to get some good points.
Next race is the home race of Grasser Racing at Red Bull Ring. So is this a track you already know, where you have tested before?
Yeah, I've raced it here last year in the GT Open. So I know the track. Only had one dry session because all the weekend rained, so I hope It's raining.
Maybe you will be the only one who hope it will be raining, but let's see. So moving on to P3, Ralph Aron and Alain Valente. Ralph, second podium for you during the ADAC GT Masters season. You were on the edge of the podium yesterday at a very eventful final laps. Now you managed to get that podium. How was your race? How was the opening stint for your car?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a crazy weekend for us. Obviously happy with the podium, but I felt like in the race today we had more. Yesterday was actually a really difficult day for us, and in the evening we found a mechanical problem on the car, but the team at HRT did a great job, and I mean the fact that we found it and fixed the car for today. Performance today was much better. Already starting in quali, I felt very comfortable. Got a good start, but went wide in turn 1, so lost positions. Being behind, I saw that it's really difficult to overtake, so I just decided to save tires, and we decided to go for the undercut and see what happens. So yeah, and then handed the car over to Alan. Alan did a mega job today. Got some positions, and obviously other cars had problems with the tires. So yeah, happy with the podium, but felt like we had a lot more today.
Okay, what's exactly the mechanical problem you said?
I cannot tell exactly, but yeah, it's fixed now. Team did a great job, and I mean it shows today. Car was great.
Okay. Alan, Ralph said you did a mega job. You pushed and tried really hard to overtake Benjamin, but at the end it just didn't work out. How was it from your perspective?
Yeah, as Ralph said, I still had tires left because he saved it for me. That was quite nice. I lost like in the middle of my stint around 5 seconds, I guess, because the car went into neutral. After that it worked again, so I think there we lost like the gap that we needed in the end. It is difficult to overtake here in Sachsenring, so that's why I stayed behind it. I couldn't get through. So, but we are happy with the podium. I think we made the maximum what we could.
So we're just lacking 2 or 3 laps at the end for you, or?
Yeah, it's difficult to say here. Even when you have way more pace, when you got stuck behind in the dirty air, you lose so much performance. Maybe if he makes a mistake, then you can go through, but otherwise it's really difficult.
Okay, then thank you, Alan. Do we have any questions from the floor? No? Then thank you, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and see you at Red Bull Ring.